What's up, people? It's your boy Holla, here to talk about a new sports topic we got going on right now. Moss is coming back to the Vikings. I don't care. I really don't care. It doesn't change what I just told you folks about a month ago. The Vikings are still not going to the playoffs. They weren't going to the playoffs before Moss arrived. They're not going to the playoffs after Moss arrived. For three main reasons. First and foremost, more distractions for Minnesota. They're already exhausted of Favre, tired of Favre. Jared Allen was ready to choke this guy, okay? That's why he wasn't one of the three guys that went down there. He would have choked him. Nobody cares, okay? So Favre definitely is a distraction. Moss is only going to add to that. It's going to be one more person that every Viking has to talk about after every single game. You have to talk about Favre. Then you have to be asked about Moss. It's an exhausting process. It's going to wither this team down. They will internally break. The only thing that's going to help them over this hump is winning, which they will not do. Number two is Favre is horrible. Okay? Favre is horrible. No matter who your wide receivers are, it doesn't matter if your quarterback continues to throw to the other team. If you're throwing to the other team, it doesn't matter if Moss is wide open. Right now, Favre has 6 interceptions through 3 games. Average of 2 interceptions per contest. If we average that out for the entire season, Favre is on track to throw 32 interceptions. That's a lot of interceptions. That's a lot more than receptions that Moss has this year, which is 9. Okay. Last and not least, actually the biggest reason why the Vikings aren't going to the playoffs is their schedule is brutal. They've got a brutal schedule. Coming out of the bye, these guys are playing the Jets, the Cowboys, the Patriots, the Packers. They will go 1-3 in those 4 games. Add that to their already existing 1-2 record, 2-5. I don't care what team you are, you're not going to the playoffs. Sidney Rice, Viking fans, sorry to tell you, he's not coming back this year. He has a degenerative hip. Go back and see what happened to Bo Jackson when that happened. Sidney Rice isn't playing this year. They're going to continue to tell you he's playing. Look up Morneau, okay? Morneau never came back, neither is Sidney Rice. Minnesota fans, get used to your guys just being punks here in Minnesota. They don't come back and play. Okay, so bottom line is four of the teams going to the playoffs are going to be division winners. One of those are not going to be the Vikings. Okay, NFC East is going to go to the Dallas Cowboys, Green Bay Packers. Atlanta's going to win their division, or New Orleans, whichever one. Both of those teams are going to the playoffs, and someone's going to win the horrible NFC West, which is probably going to be Arizona, but it could be Seattle. I have 6 teams better than the Vikings. Guess what? Only 6 teams go to the playoffs. Vikings are going about 9-7. They'll be lucky to go 9-7. I still have them going about 8-8 though. It's just going to implode. There's too many distractions. Too much is going on. And I really hope the Vikings plan on getting Moss signed early and often. Because if you don't get Moss signed early, guess what? He was pissed off about not having a contract in New England. That's not going to change with a change of scenery. 15-1 happened 12 years ago, Vikings. 12 years ago. This isn't the same team. You don't have the same quarterback. Favre is a year older. He's the Favre of old, and he is old. Okay, bottom line. You know, so at the end of this, when it's all said and done, my predictions are going to come out. They're going to be pristine. It's going to be another hallelujah because I'm on top of things. Okay, bottom line. That's what's going to happen. Vikings are not going to the playoffs. And my boy Brian Noe is going to tell you that they are going to the playoffs. This is another challenge to my boy Brian Noe. If you want to look him up, it's Brian Noe, Noe 5 is his name. And you can go look up the video, and the video is going to tell you, hey, the Vikings, he's going to give you a host of reasons, but my reasons are irrefutable, indisputable, and undeniable. It's your boy Holla. 1.